Hello everyone. Disclaimer before I start the video, this has a script. I will be honest about that. And not only that, I'm not even memorizing the script. I'm just going to read it off my phone while I make the video. I know that's kind of unprofessional in a way, but then again, I'm not a professional YouTuber or PokeTuber. I just want to make this video for fun. I do not expect to be monetized for anything on this. Nor do I really want to be monetized. I don't want to lose track of who I am. I don't want the success to go to my head. Hello, my name is Nathaniel Preston, and I welcome you to my video on my top 5 Gen 1 Pokemon, in no particular order. Now, I want to start by saying I love Pokemon. I always have, if that wasn't clear enough. I will admit that the series is not perfect, nor will it be. Nothing will be perfect in this world, not even Pokemon. But I can take the good with the bad, no matter what the game is. Anyway, today I will talk about my favorite Pokemon introduced in Gen 5. First of all, none of the Pokemon listed are in any kind of order. No. This is like kind of a grab bag, but I will say this. When I was considering this list, I will say this. Despite not being in any order, they are my top 5 favorites. Like, if I could put them in some sort of order, they would still be the top 5. Also, there will be no central theme whatsoever on my decisions, nor the reasoning for my decisions. So, really, I'm talking about like stuff like I'm not much of a competitive player, so there's not going to be much of that. But there's going to be different reasons. It could be like some sort of backstory or something design wise. It could be something from the anime, maybe. I don't know. And I might make more videos about this in like a little later in the future, maybe, depending on how this does. I really don't know yet. I still gotta figure all that out. Sorry about the wobbly like camera or whatever because I'm recording this on my freaking laptop. Okay, now another thing about this video is quite simply no regional variants or mega evolutions will be in this video. Specifically because the way I see it, regional variants, while they are variants of older Pokemon, mostly in the Gen 1 department, there is kind of a certain reason. It's because they weren't introduced until Gen 7, and some of the regional variants are Gen 8. And you know what? That's exactly why the regional variants, will be in a possible future video when I cover Gen 7. Now then, as for the Mega Evolutions, well, if I do make any video on Mega Evolutions, that would be their own list. Meaning that even when I get to Gen 6, I'm not going to talk about the Mega Evolutions in that video either. The Megas might get their own video. I like Megas and I miss it, but I digress. Anyway, what was the next one? Also, keep in mind, oh yeah, a little thing. Keep in mind that hurtful comments, whether it be towards me or towards anyone in the comments, will not be tolerated. I will not only delete the comments, but you will be reported if they are especially harsh. Meaning that if it's just some sort of petty squabble and both sides partake, just know that both sides will be deleted as comments. Now, I am not trying to do this to spite anyone. I just don't think I just don't think anyone should really fight in this comment section or say anything harsh, especially anything that's actually degrading. Also, a little word of advice: I'm not one to really get triggered by so many social things out there, but let me just say one thing. I will not tolerate any kind of remark that uses autism, especially autism, or anything for that matter. But I'm just saying autism because, quite frankly, I have autism. I was diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome, which, okay, autism is not going to be the only thing that might get you reported. No, 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 no. If you say any kind of offensive thing in the comments, whether it be about a mental disability, an ethnicity, or anything like that, like place of origin, religion, politics, and yeah, you are just done. You'll also be blocked for that kind of stuff. I don't want anything like that in this, because not only is it terrible, but certain insults hurt me personally, even if they're not directed towards me. So, sorry, I went off on a tangent there. I'm sorry. You know what? And, oh yeah, there's one more hurtful comment that I will not tolerate. Now, this one isn't exactly a hateful comment about any kind of like political or social kind of thing, no. But it's still pretty hurtful to people. That would be the comment of, what was it called? Oh yeah, Gen 1ers. I get that there are people that like the Gen 1 games. And I get that there are people who really, as far as I know, get tired of Gen 1 being overrepresented, I guess. But the thing is that they are allowed to have that opinion. Like, I get it. There are people who do think that Gen 1 is the best, and that's fine. But it's also fine if they think every other gen is garbage, even though I don't agree with it. Every gen has something special in my book. But even if you see a so-called Gen 1er, please be advised not to mock them for it. Likewise, anyone who exhibits the stereotypical Gen 1er mentality will also be removed from this. Yeah, I really do not want to do that kind of thing. So let's keep it respectful in the comments. And I'm sorry about this tangent. And just so you know, like I said, I don't expect to be monetized for this no matter how long this video is. There I go on another tangent. I'm sorry. But just remember that, okay? I don't even want to be monetized. Damn it, again? You know what? Let's just get started on the list. I'm sorry, everyone. Alright, so number 1 would be Magnemite. Now, I've decided I'm not going to read the actual script word for word. Instead, I will try to use my best memory I can as to why I like these Pokemon. First off, Magnemite is one of those Pokemon that I like mainly because of design. Like, when I was a kid, Magnemite was one of my favorite Pokemon ever. In fact, even though this other Pokemon that I'm about to mention alongside Magnemite is not in this list, to be honest, I'll at least put him as a indirect honorable mention. Magnemite and, believe it or not, Zubat were some of my favorite Pokemon design-wise, and I don't know why Zubat, especially considering nowadays I get annoyed by that guy. Constantly popping up in your face like, "Surprise, boy!" Or something like that. Man, I can't believe I just said that. That's just... I just didn't... I just said something really bad, but we're already this far in the video, and I apologize if people thought that was racist, but no, it wasn't racist. But it did sound pretty bad now that I just heard myself say it. I was trying to make a joke. I was trying to make like, like a surprise, boy, like I'm trying to do in the. Damn it, I'm about to make myself look worse, but the truth is, I tried to do that in kind of a Dave Chappelle kind of voice because, come on, it kind of makes sense. But I was doing a Dave Chappelle kind of voice, but with a quote that's mainly used by a character named Dokes. I think that was his name. Anyway, he was a character from some show called Dexter, which I know is a popular show. I just never got into it. I just love the meme they use where he's like, surprise! And I am not going to say that word in this video. I already said, damn it, but I don't really see that as bad enough to really warrant anything, so. Yeah. Anyway, back to Magnemite. I like its design. As a kid, I thought it looked like a freaking awesome little robot. And, yeah, that's a pretty cool design, I gotta admit. And I like its evolution, kind of because of the concept. Now, I get that people don't like the concept of a Pokemon whose evolution consists of multiple extra grown heads or multiple of one Pokemon turned into like 3 or something. And I get that, but that's kind of a cliche right now. I I will be honest, I'm not a fan of the multiple Pokemon brought into one thing either, but at least with Magneton, at least with Magnemite's evolution, Magneton, it makes sense. Think about it. Magneton and Magnemite. Magnemite is a magnet Pokemon, and it's used, and its evolution Magneton, as far as I know, is supposed to be a group of Magnemite that are just brought together. Get it, like magnets. I get that it's supposed to be a very, like, a different species altogether, even though it looks like 3 Magnemite. But I still think that concept's kind of cool. But yeah, other than that, though, other Pokemon who just grow extra heads or have an extra version or 2 of itself, yeah, I don't really think that's the best design choice. That's, but that's okay, because they still have different uses. They still have things that make them better. Or make them good, I mean, sorry. Excuse me. Anyway, moving on. We got Machamp. Alright. Now, before I get into why I like Machamp, let me just make a little something clear. I do not like trade evolutions. I was never a fan of that. Heck, I'm not even a fan now. And it's easier to get trade evolutions, and yet I still don't even like it. I mean, it's not because I hate the Pokemon itself or anything, I just don't like the method or the whole point of it. Like, I get trading is a staple in the Pokemon series, but as far as I know, the thing I don't understand is why you gotta trade to evolve something. Which is why there are a lot of Pokemon that I like, yet I don't like the process. So, yeah, that's kind of misleading. I will be honest. I said that I don't like trade evolutions. What I meant was the process. But Machamp is one of my favorite fighting type Pokemon ever. And really, he just looks powerful. And like I said, I'm not a competitive player. At least I think I said that. I don't know, but I'm not a competitive player if I didn't say it already. I don't know. I don't know much about competitive. I mean, I've been trying to get into the scene, but it's kinda hard to do nowadays. Or anytime, really. I mean, alright. Alright. And also, I do like the fact that Machamp looks like a certain other character from another video game that I like. Yep, I'm going there. I love the fact that Machamp looks like frickin' Goro from Mortal Kombat. Now, I know what you're thinking, possibly, or at least I think what you're thinking. Um, why compare a gory game that's known for not only being extra violent at the time, but inspiring people to make the ESRB a thing, which can which kind of sets guidelines for ages that should be playing that game. Well, and yet I'm comparing it to a kids game, well, not a kids game, a family friendly game that anyone can play, like Pokemon. Well, I'm not comparing the games per se, but the design between Goro and Machamp. And yeah, we'll just say the obvious. It is because they both have 4 arms. Am I seriously being armsist right now? I'm kidding, but the thing is, it's not just the 4 arms thing, no. Oh, wait. Come to think of it, isn't having 4 arms, like a number 4 arms, kind of a pun? Oh boy. If you don't get it, it's because the number 4 and 4 arms, 4 arms is also the name of a part of the arm, specifically the front part. If some people didn't know that, well, the more you know. I can't believe I fucking did that. Oh, sorry. Sorry, please. Do not get mad at me for that kind of thing. I I do have a I do have a very big potty mouth, and I apologize for that. But I am going to try. You know what? I will end up cursing because it's a terrible habit. But quite frankly, I just I don't know. I'm sorry. I go off on tangents all the friggin' time. But the point is, I do curse, and if one slips up every so often, I apologize in advance for any future cursing I do in this video. But I'm going to try my best, if not completely try, and try to succeed at not overusing curse words. Like, I don't know, because like every other word, I really don't want to make that kind of image for myself. Even though I've kind of already made that image for myself at home. But the point is, I don't want to corrupt anyone out there watching this. Especially kids who might be interested in Pokemon and just hearing someone else's opinion. And that's just okay. But I don't want to corrupt the youth of this nation or this world for that matter. I don't want to corrupt anyone, whether it be children or people who are just offended by by friggin' cursing or anything, or religious groups, anything like that. Especially offending religious groups, because there are times where I say not only curse words, but I say certain curse words like, I'm not gonna say it, but it does take certain deities' names in vain, and I apologize in advance if I do that too. But darn it, I've gone on long enough about this tangent, and I apologize. Anyway, back to Machamp. Well, there isn't much more to say. I just like his design because it's kind of based on Goro from Mortal Kombat. And now to think about it, didn't Mortal Kombat come out first and then Pokemon? Coincidence? I think not. Really, I just pulled a dumb joke again. This time, a reference to a certain movie by a certain company that has a mascot that is a certain mouse. For the record, I just don't want to say any kind of stuff like specific names because, you know, you know who I'm talking about. But that is not a jab at them. I'm just trying to play it safe just in case. Then again, I don't think they can really get me for anything like that. Oh. Turns out not only could they get me for saying their names exactly, but looks like they kind of got me for even implying that it was them. Okay, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. They didn't contact me just for this. They don't even know that this video's on yet, technically. Or is it? I mean, technically it is, but it isn't. Have you ever thought of that? Darn, another tangent. Forget what I said. Anyway, the next Pokemon would be Cubone. Now, again, first of all, this is not. This one is. Now, for once, this is not based on design. Like, I like its design a little bit, like, but what really friggin' got me on this one was its backstory. Yeah, remember in Pokemon Red and Blue, and even in other forms of media based on it? Yeah, this guy has had a sad, horrible life because of one certain group of freaking mafia terrorist guys. I don't know. I don't think they're really terrorists, but they are basically like a criminal organization, like kind of like the Japanese mafia. Darn it. Okay, that was uncalled for. I should not have done that. I should not have compared Team Rocket to a Japanese mafia because, well, while they are a criminal organization, that was a bad take. I will apologize right now. I'm sorry. And I mean it. I shouldn't have said that. But the point is, I put Cubone on this list for not just because of its backstory, not because it's just sad, but because I can relate to him. See, in 2020, I lost a parent too. I lost my dad. And for a few days after I heard, I was pretty much numb. Like, I was not even devastated. I didn't feel happy or sad. Well, of course I didn't feel happy about it, but I really didn't feel sad at the time. I mean, I cried the night that I found out, but after that I just kind of went numb for a while. But yeah, and Cubone lost its mother in that whole instance, and I'm sorry, little buddy. If it makes you feel any better, I know how you feel. I got your back. Okay. Alright. The next one is Tauros. Now, here's a reason why I chose Tauros. Now this is kind of a stupid, like, nonsensical reason. But come on, I've been saying stupid, nonsensical stuff this whole time, so really? Does it really surprise you now? I'm being stupid again, I'm sorry. But the point is, I like Tauros because of its Pokedex entry that makes me feel like it was inspired. Okay, maybe not inspired, but I feel like there's some form, shape, or reference that I can make with this. But I think Tauros is getting a lot of inspiration from Devo, specifically their song Whip It. I mean, the whole point of Tauros is that when he starts charging at whoever he's angry at, he keeps that anger going by whipping his own butt with his three tails. And for the record, do you really think you can run away from a Tauros that you cheesed off? That is now chasing you to high heck and back? No, that would be bull. Eh. So, anyway, well, we got one more Pokemon left, so let's make like Devo and correct that whip. Really? Why did I do that? Anyway, uh, our final Pokemon is Snorlax. Now, let me just say on record that this is another Pokemon that I can relate to. Now, not because of any kind of real personal sadness or anything. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's kind of sad, but not so sad that it causes me to go numb. No, I compare myself to Snorlax. Well, maybe my younger self a little bit because okay, as a kid I was skinny as can be. Then I got a little older, started gaining a lot of weight, like in my teen years, and I've just been, I- and yeah, I have been in the past a slob. I have been lazy, and I ate a lot. In fact, I overate at times and overslept till like noon. What, which wouldn't be as bad, except I've been going to bed around that time, around 10 o'clock, and waking up at noon. It's terrible. I agree. But in all due seriousness, I feel like I might be losing some of that weight. I'm still eating pretty healthy. I'm just not overeating, overindulging. Oh, excuse me. I don't know if that counted as evidence against it or not. I don't know. But the truth is, I am trying to watch my health. Man, I'm going off on a tangent. But the point is, I was just like Snorlax. I was lazy. Way too lax. Snorlax? Really? I did that again? Whatever. Anyway, I really gotta stop making puns. But the point is, that is my top 5. I I really need to review this video real quick, because I'm afraid I think I might have said top 10 by accident, because that was the original idea for this video, but really, it was hard to come up with 10 Gen 1 Pokemon that I like, or even from any gen. I don't know, but the thing is that, but a truth about that whole thing is not just because it was hard to find 10 Pokemon that I like for weird reasons, but the thing is, I just, I'll be honest, I was being lazy there. I didn't feel like having to make a longer video over 10 Pokemon. And you know what? It doesn't really matter because I made a top 5 now, and quite frankly, it's still pretty freaking long. Why did I do this? I don't know. I just wanted to make a video. I want to try to be a PokeTuber, or in this case, a very amateur PokeTuber. So, anyway, did you like this video? Is there anything you agree with or disagree with? What is your top 5 Gen 1 Pokemon? For any reason, they don't have to be in order, but if you can actually do it in order, that would be great. That would prove that you have more patience than I do. And you can you can do what you want, like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. No pressure. And you can even share this video with your friends on different social media platforms. Share it on Facebook, Twitter, whatever, and share it for whatever reason you want. It could be for a good reason, like to put my channel out there or whatever, which I don't care about that much, but that'd be nice. It could be just an average reason, like, I don't know, maybe you just liked the video and thought maybe someone might get a laugh or something. You could even hate this video. Like, you can hate this video as much as you want. Personally. You can even dislike this video right now if you want. In fact, I don't care if you do, because that's okay. Heck, you can share this video and make fun of me if you want. Just be careful on other social media websites if you do that. I mean, really, I don't really condone bullying of any kind, but if you really gotta bully someone, I'll be the lightning rod in this case. Anyway, yeah, if you hate this video, that's fine. You can share it anyway, just to show people how ridiculous someone like me can be, and completely unfocused as well. Anyway, I'll see y'all later. Hopefully next time I'll make a better video. In the meantime, bye-bye.